Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están todos ustedes? Mi nombre es Germán Ángel. Hoy nos encontramos aquí en la ciudad de Los Ángeles. En estos momentos estamos siendo parte de la historia del Space Shuttle. Acabamos de ver de que en estos momentos está llegando el fuel tank, que fue parte de esta misión. Y después de haber viajado casi un mes desde la ciudad de Luisiana hasta hoy, está llegando aquí a Los Ángeles. Veamos esta parte de la historia. Hi, good afternoon. How are you? I'm German Angel. What's your name?
Mark Albrecht.
Mark, how you doing? Tell me how's the experience here transporting this big, huge fuel tank from all the way from Louisiana to here. It's almost a month, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, it's been a month, and it's been a fun venture. It was great to get it loaded in Louisiana. We had a little fanfare there, but the reception that we got in here in LA and got moving, and especially the local community here. I am so excited, and it's very patriotic to see them out waving flags. Yeah. So many people watching this thing. It's been excellent.
Mark, let me ask you, what was your responsibility right now?
Yeah, my responsibility is I'm project manager of this project for the transportation company, and I worked on all the design and the transport of the company and the transport of the fuel tank and the logistics of it. So right now my responsibility is still to get it there safe and unscathed.
We're almost there, right? It's almost one turn to the right and to the left, and we're there, right?
Yeah, that's correct. And we still have to, even once we get it on the site, we have to put it inside a locked fence tonight. Yeah. Because it's a national treasure.
Hey, Mark, any challenges? Through the whole, any like, like you go, oh my God, something like kind of experience like that?
Yeah, there was. We had several turns that were very challenging. We went around and we missed like 12-inch curbs off the ground by just about 2-3 inches. We missed a set of wires and a telephone pole with the front end as we came around a tight corner, literally 6 inches, and it started to walk away. It was very
scary thing.
Very scary, exactly. And yeah, it's been, when you have a big tank like this and you can't scratch it, that's our mandate, you can't put a scratch on it, anything can happen, and it didn't.
Can you tell us about the fuel tank? It calls ET-94, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Can you tell us a little bit about the tank?
Yeah, it's an aluminum tank. It is a flight tank. It was built for flight. It was the same tank that was used in the Columbia when the Columbia had its mishap. And so they took this tank and they tested it. And they've been testing with the tank, and it's a full, complete tank that was a flight tank, flight-ready tank. And so it'll be great in the museum piece to have an actual original tank that is in its entirety.
Do you have any idea how much it costs to build this tank? Or there's no price?
Boy, I really couldn't guess how much it costs. I can maybe tell you how much it costs to move it.
Really? How much it costs to move it?
Moving something like this with barge and everything, it usually comes into somewhere just under $2 million.
$2 million? Yeah.
Oh,
so we got to plan money for later?
Yeah, well, no, it has nothing to do with the move. It has more to do with all the utility work you're seeing here and all the barging work. The transport cost was very little compared to all the utility and logistics it took. When you're traveling 35 feet tall and 30 feet wide and 209 feet long, it takes a few wires out.
Mark, let me ask you this last question. Will you do this all over again?
Yeah, we do, and then we did it. In fact, we moved to LACMA Rock not long ago in 2012, and yeah, we would do it again. Absolutely.
That's your job.
That's our job.
Moving big things.
That's exactly right. That's what we do.
Mark, thank you so much for your time. Thank you guys for watching us, and let's go keep watching and see this huge tank coming to Los Angeles. Well, Tim, how you doing? How you feeling today? It's so excited to be here today. It's almost 5:41 in the afternoon, and this is a special moment for you and for me because we're part of this big event, part of the history.
I can't believe I'm standing here in the middle of the street looking at this big tank-looking thing coming right for me.
When I was talking to what's his name? Mark Albrecht, he says that it took them to a month to get here.
Wow.
And almost they're here 15 minutes away to the final destination.
That's incredible. Yeah, I mean, it's and what was really got me was how much it cost to sit there and move it, and it's all the obviously the police, the utilities, the city, coming together and doing this, and it's just I can't wait for this thing to be fully upright and be in the museum, so I can go out there and see it and show my nieces and nephews.
You were part of the history.
God, I mean, this is great. I mean, I want to sit there and show this off to them and say, yeah, I was there when this happened.
Also, Tim, I appreciate that you invite me to be part of this of this moment, because look, we see thousands of people on the street just watching this fuel tank that it was part of these missions, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and the thing that's kind of cool is that this wasn't this was never used in flight.
Yeah, it was never used. But look, it's so close. We see how many feet away we are from the big, huge tank.
Got maybe about 100, 200, 300 feet. I'm thinking 300.
Okay. So right now we see all this. We see the police department, the transportation services coming through here. I think it was a good experience today, huh? Almost whole day long, huh? All day long, and also the part of the team of who brought this, and part of the police department also here. Thank you, officers, for being here, and they're also smiling, and everybody's so happy. Emert is the name of the company who's in charge to transport this huge fuel tank.
Right, and I think they've done obviously a great job.
No scratches.
No scratches.
Come on over here. You're part of this thing right here. Yes. What's your name?
Chanel Rivest. I'm the director of communications for Cordoba Corporation.
Oh, that's so nice to hear.
So we participated with Emert. We created the route for this. Over 30 engineers. It took them a year to plan this route out. It's the shortest way to get from the marina to the California Science Center. It's an amazing feat. This is a piece of history.
And when I'll mention it, from Louisiana to here, because that's the Gulf of Mexico.
Yes.
It's almost
down the Panama Canal.
The Panama Canal.
Incredible.
You were there too?
I was not. My boss was, and the CEO of California Science Center was there as well. There is just a bunch of really important, exciting people. Astronauts are coming down the way here, saying hello to everybody and taking pictures.
It's so nice. It's so excited. Okay, Tim, you're missing something really cool. It's right behind you now.
Here it is.
Here it is. Thank you so much. Enjoy the day. Bueno, y en estos momentos estamos aquí en la Martin Luther King y la Vermont. En estos momentos el fuel tank va a tomar hacia la derecha. Esto va a ser un momento crucial porque es bastante difícil mover ese fuel tank hacia la izquierda. Veamos cómo sucede esto. Georgina, muy buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Germán. ¿Cómo es su nombre?
Yo soy Georgina Díaz.
Georgina, qué día tan lindo, un atardecer. Son como las 6 de la tarde. Acabamos de llegar aquí a este centro tan especial donde tú eres la spokesman de...
Soy la directora de los visitantes, entonces ahora empieza mi trabajo porque ahora yo estoy encargada de que todas las personas que vengan a ver el tanque externo junto con el transbordador tengan una hermosa experiencia.
Cuéntanos de este bello establecimiento, cómo se llama y de qué se trata.
Nuestro museo, de hecho, está a mi mano derecha y es el California Science Center, el Centro de Ciencias de California. Tiene muchísimos años aquí y nuestra misión es inspirar a los niños del mañana y a todas las personas para que se inspiren en la ciencia y sepan que no hay imposibles en este mundo. Lo que uno se propone lo puede lograr.
Ok, hablemos del ET-94, que viene desde Luisiana, New Orleans. Hace un mes salió de allá y finalmente hoy llegó aquí. ¿A qué horas tienes tú?
Faltan 10 para las 7.
10 para las 7. Ya dijeron que iba a llegar a las 7 y cumplieron con su cometido. Cuéntanos un poco del ET-94, de este tanque de combustible.
Un tanque externo es único, es la única parte no reusable de un transbordador o para un vuelo. O sea que para cada vez que mandábamos un vuelo al espacio se necesitaba uno. Sí. Era como el tanque de la gasolina para el transbordador.
Qué tanquecito, ¿verdad?
Un tanquecito sin nada de combustible, pesa 66,000 libras. Ya con el combustible que era el hidrógeno y el oxígeno pesaba 1,697,000 libras. Entonces mide 154 pies pies de largo, tiene un diámetro de 27.5 pies y es mucho más grande en lo largo que el Endeavour, pero más chico en términos de lo ancho. Entonces, por eso es mucho más fácil transportarlo.
¿Y lo que está sucediendo en este momento? ¿Qué es lo que va a suceder? ¿Lo van a poner aquí temporalmente mientras construyen algún sitio?
Exactamente, ahorita está entrando al parque y lo vamos a poner a un lado de donde está el edificio del Endeavour. Es un edificio temporal porque ahorita estamos en proceso de terminar de recaudar los fondos que necesitamos para construir el Samuel Ocean Air and Space Center, en donde va a estar el transbordador expuesto con el tanque externo y los cohetes de combustible sólido, el cual va a ser la única exposición en todo el mundo así, porque como les digo, este es el único tanque externo que existe.
Georgina, I just wonder, English-speaking audience wants to know what we're saying. Can we go to the English mood again and repeat what you said?
Definitely. So we're very excited because we've just gone through a 16-mile stretch of city streets to bring the ET-94, the external tank, which was what carried the fuel for any space shuttle. So it was attached to the space shuttle for the first 8.5 minutes of every flight, after which it separated, and as it fell back into the atmosphere, it would disintegrate and fall into the ocean. So it's the only portion of any space shuttle that would not be able to be used. So we here now have the only remaining external tank, which is why it makes it a historic moment.
And it's coming from Louisiana, and it's been taking almost a month to get here. And I hear that it costs almost $2 million to bring this tank here. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, so it cost several $1 million to get the tank here. It came from Louisiana, went on a barge down the Gulf of Mexico, through the Panama Canal, up through the coast of Mexico, where it actually rescued some fishermen who were on a rescue boat needing to be rescued. So it became a hero on its way here. It arrived here in Marina del Rey in California just earlier this week on Wednesday, and now it's made the historic stretch down the streets of Los Angeles. It's going to be, again, the only place where you're going to be able to see it, so we're really excited about that, and we're hoping to inspire our future generations to let them know that anything is possible. Here at the Science Center, we're always inspiring people to know that science is part of our daily lives, and that whatever you dream, you can make it possible.
Now that we're talking about the Science Center, can you tell us where it's located and how much it costs to get in, or if there's any freebies for I'm just kidding. Well.
Definitely. So the Science Center is actually donation-based, which means that you can come in. It doesn't cost anything to come in, but we do encourage donations because that's how we keep our doors open. So we are located at 700 Exposition Park Drive in beautiful Exposition Park. We're centrally located, and we invite everyone to come and visit us. You would be surprised at people coming from all over the world. So it would be wonderful that if you live here and you're a resident of Los Angeles or any of our surrounding cities, you make your way down to the Science Center.
There's any website where we can see the whole thing?
Yes, you can definitely visit our website. It's www.californiasciencecenter.org, and we're open every day of the week from 10 to 5.
Muchas gracias por tu tiempo, por haber estado con nosotros. Muchas gracias a ustedes por haber visto la trayectoria de este tanque hasta este sitio. Estamos desde la mañana cubriendo este evento, pero finalmente, después de casi 8 horas, ya hemos llegado a nuestro destino. Muchas gracias. ¿Algo que le quiera decir a nuestra juventud?
Quiero decirles que como les dije anteriormente, todo en esta vida es posible. Yo soy un producto del California Science Center. Yo de niña vine a los campamentos que tenemos y nunca me imaginé que ahora ser parte de este proyecto tan grande, donde yo pueda seguir inspirando a las personas, a los muchachos que en veces piensan que no hay ningún futuro. Es todo lo contrario.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
I want to tell you that this is really about my husband.
Okay, so let's talk about your husband.
Samuel Ocean.
Okay.
He's responsible for all this. He made this happen. You know, I lost him in 2003, and I wanted him to be remembered always. And we have a foundation that he had set up, and it was very important to me to find something special for my husband. And the shuttle represents everything he loved rolled into one. Education, astronomy, math, science, everything. So I talked to Jeff about it. I came down, I saw kids when they did a countdown for the astronauts.
Yes.
And the astronauts walked in and the kids got so excited. I can't tell you, their eyes were popping out. And then they started asking the astronauts, and wonderful, wonderful questions. And it was the relationship between the children and the astronauts. And I said, Jeff, I really want to talk to you about this. You know, our whole future depends on our children.
Yes, Linda, and a good education.
Yes, so the children are our hopes and dreams for tomorrow. And we have really inspired so many kids to study and to set their sights high and to know that their dreams can come true. And that's what all of this is about.
Linda, on behalf of the Spanish community, I want to thank you so much for what you're doing for our community and donating this big amount of money. I mean, for us, it will be impossible, but thank God you had the opportunity to do it. And I think that's a good thing you did in part in your life for your husband and for you also, right?
For me also.
But let me ask you before we go away, what's your dream? Linda.
My dream?
Yes, now probably you accomplished. Look at what you accomplished. You accomplished your dream. This, you're still here. What's the next dream now?
My dream is to build the building.
Okay.
And we're standing it up in launch position with our fuel tank and the shuttle in front and the 2 side rocket boosters. So it will be the only authentic stack in the entire world.
Wow.
And it'll be here and it'll be standing up.
So we're talking about in a few years,
4 years.
4 years?
Yeah. So that's my dream. My dream is that I stay here.
That's a big dream, Linda.
Keep exercising so I can still be here in 4 years and see my dream.
Hi, Mark. How are you? County Supervisor, how you doing? How you feeling today? Watching this big, huge thing. Look at look at the back.
It's just amazing. It's phenomenal. It's awesome. And we're glad to be here, right here in Exposition Park, the heart of the city of Los Angeles, a regional destination point here in the county of Los Angeles. There is no place in the whole county of Los Angeles that has a space shuttle and an external tank, and we're mighty proud of the fact that it's right here in Exposition Park, a regional destination point.
And what a feeling, no? You and I, we're here standing, watching this, and a beautiful day today.
Right.
Supervisor, tell me what you got to do with this project. You were involved. Tell us what you had to do to bring this over here.
Well, I represent this area. My offices are right on the campus of Exposition Park. I'm on the board of the Science Center trustees, and I have been for many years. And we support the Science Center and its work for the children and families in and around LA County and beyond. And this is a tremendous asset for the whole state of California. It is the California Science Center, and phenomenal work goes on here in science education, promoting the advancement of knowledge and nature and a whole range of things right here with the Natural History Museum of LA County, the California Afro-American Museum, the Olympic Swim Stadium, the historic Coliseum where the Rams will be playing in just in a matter of months. And then a new soccer stadium is being built here. The football club of Los Angeles is going to be here. So this is so much going on right here across the street from USC. All the Trojans can fight on, and the Expo line right next door. So everything that you can imagine is happening here, and we're mighty proud.
Hey, Supervisor, sounds like you're working so hard, you know, when all these projects and all these things happening in your beautiful city. Thank you so much for having us here in your city. It's beautiful. And there's any website of the city so we can let people, once to come over here and enjoy it?
Well, get on your metro line. You get from, if you're coming from Long Beach, you can do the green line to the blue line and right to the Expo line and be right here in the heart of the Exposition Park. And we say, go Metro.
Go Metro. County Supervisor, thank you so much for having us, and thank you so much. Bueno, y ahora nos encontramos con Rubén Navarrete y su hijo. ¿Qué tal? Buenas tardes, ¿cómo están? Rubén, cuéntame cómo fue esa experiencia tuya de haber visto este tanque combustible caminar por todas las calles de Los Ángeles.
Bueno, es que es algo especial porque eso solo se ve como por las calles de Florida, allá donde se lanzaban estos cohetes magníficos, pero ahora pudimos experimentar esto aquí en las calles de California y nos sentimos pues muy orgullosos y quería traer a mi hijo a ver este evento tan especial.
Preguntémosle, ¿cómo tú te sientes con tu papá hoy día viendo este espectáculo de ver este aparato tan grande, este tanque tan grande llegar aquí a la ciudad?
Muy bien.
¿Sí? ¿Te pareció muy grande? ¿Y qué has aprendido en la escuela sobre esto? ¿Sabes algo de esos viajes al espacio? ¿Te gustaría ser astronauta?
Yeah.
¿Qué te gustaría ser cuando seas grande?
Engineer.
Un ingeniero. Y sé que juegas fútbol y soccer y todo eso, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Bueno, Rubén, gracias por estar con nosotros aquí para Canal 41-42 de la ciudad de Long Beach. Bueno, ya terminamos hoy. Gracias a ustedes por haber estado viendo este video. Gracias, Tim Taylor, por being our videographer. Gracias a ustedes por estar con nosotros y presenciar este momento histórico donde vimos este tanque de ET-94 que fue transportado de la ciudad de Luisiana a los centros de California Science Center. Nos vemos la próxima semana. Chao, bye. Tantas cosas que vimos hoy de este estos momentos en un museo.